Oh, hello. Right, okay, I've been wanting to make this video for a while. I want to do a DVD to digital format video that is completely free. Now, in the past, I've done many videos and about DVD to MP4, that sort of idea, and they've always been free at the time of making them, but eventually they become not free because they're basically advertising paid for services. And generally, they were paid for videos, basically sponsored videos. I've always wanted to do a free one, and it'll always be free. So I found a piece of software which I believe will do that, and it's a premium bit of software that's always going to be free, and it's called MakeMKV. Now this is in beta, and while it's in beta, it's completely free. Now, it's been in beta since 2008, so I don't think it's ever going to go into the premium version. But you do need a product key. Now, the good news about the product key is that there are websites out there that will give you the new product key I think it's every 90 days or whatnot. The current one is valid until the 1st of August 2026. Now, I'm making this video on the 6th of June 2026, so you still get 55 days. And once it expires, it will be updated. And even if it isn't updated straight away, there is a disclaimer there. You can turn your clock back on your PC or your Mac so that it displays the correct date. But as far as I'm concerned, I've checked this for months, and it's always updated because I've been trying to make this video for quite some time. The other thing is I've never used it. So I've downloaded this piece of software. It's available on Mac, Windows, and Linux, but I've never actually used it. So it'll be interesting to see if it works, and we'll do this in this video. I'm assuming if you're seeing this video that it does work. So there we go. So this is a free bit of software. It reads DVDs and Blu-rays, which is good. And it'll also cut through any encryption. It'll preserve all the video and audio tracks, including HD audio. It preserves the chapters, the meta information, track language, audio types, and it's a fast conversion. And there's no additional software, and it is free. So there we go, and it'll do Blu-rays. So it ticks every box as far as I'm concerned. It will be interesting to see how big the files are. So we'll probably have to compress them in some way, possibly another video for that. But I just want to see how this actually works. Now, what you're going to need is, you're obviously going to need your DVD. I'm going to be using this one here, which is Roadhouse. Okay, so it's just a DVD. I'm going to need some sort of DVD player. So this is it here. It's basically a USB-B, actually. USB-A, sorry. DVD player. Got this about maybe 10 years ago, maybe, for about £15, roughly about the same price as that now. So it's very, very cheap if you don't have one. I'm just going to plug this back in. So here we are. So once you've installed it, this is what's going to happen. As you can see, my product key is already run out. This application version is told, please download the latest version. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on register, and it says I need the product key. So I'm going to go back into this website here, and I'll put all the links in the description for this, and I'm just going to click to copy and see if this works. It says license type time limited, and expiration is the 31st of July. So fantastic. Right. Thank you. Please restart the application for the changes to take effect. Okay. So far, so good. Right. I had to install the latest version, and so far this is what's come up. I actually don't know what I'm doing here. There is instructions, which I should probably read, but it does tell me what kind of protection's on it, which is good. And it tells me all the different information about the disc. And if I click on here, it's going to tell me which folder it's going to go into. So it's just going to go into movies, backup, Roadhouse, ISO. Is it? That's output direct. Okay, so that looks fine. Oh, okay. So it seems to be doing something. Right. I actually have no idea if this is working or not. Gotta be honest. Right, okay, future Stu here. Turns out I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay, so you just saw me doing a backup. You can do a backup if you want, okay? But you don't have to do that at all. You can actually rip it straight from the DVD. I'm just useless. And obviously I didn't read the instructions, or I didn't read the, anything to do about it. So lesson learned. Anyway, you go up to, basically, there's a bit up here, which you can go file, and basically what you want to do is open disk. Now, it depends on what version you've got. This is, obviously I'm on a Mac, so I go up to view open disk. I think on a Windows it might be slightly different. So yeah, yeah, lesson learned. Anyway, this will open it all up. It takes a wee while, and it will tell you exactly what's on the disk. So you can then rip exactly what you want. For example, I don't want German, French, all these subtitles. I don't want any of these. Now, if you do not want the audio in Spanish, Italian, French, German, you can take all that out as well. And obviously that will make the file a little bit smaller. And then all you'll do is click on here. Basically says it doesn't exist. Do you want to create it? Yes. Agree to the conditions, the permissions, and there we go. And now it's actually starting. There you go. Well, just shows you that you don't always get things the first time. Read the instructions, I guess. Okay, so it's finished, and copy complete, one title saved. It's exactly the same as before. Right, so let's see what size we've got. Okay. Right, so there we go. It's 6.5 gig. And let's see what it's like. Yep, working away fine. Let's see if it's got subtitles on it as normal. It's a good copy, right enough. Any copy? Come on, say something. All right, so there is subtitles, and we can disable them. Ideal. There we go. So, seems to have worked absolutely fine. Really good copy. Now we've just got to get this size of the file down, I guess. So, right, so MakeMKV beta is seems to be a decent bit of software there. So I think in the next video, what we'll do is we'll see if we can get the file size down to a reasonable size that you can have on your disk, because 6.5 gig, a little bit too much for me. Right, so if you've made it this far, congratulations. And I'll see if I can make head or tail of this video in the editing, because it's been quite a long one. But yeah, thanks for watching. Maybe see you again.